Hello and welcome to Season 8, Episode 3 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have got live comms away against Brentford and at home against Nottingham Forest in the Championship. But before we get into that, let's have a little rundown of how the games have been. It's going quite well. We're doing all right. First game, in fact, no, they were the ones in the last live comm. Oh, this is what happens when I come away from PowerPoint. I'll get used to this newfangled way of doing it eventually. So it was a bit of a sticky start, actually. We drew 2-2 at home to Middlesbrough. This one was completely self-inflicted because it was another game where we were 2-0 up through Keziah Sterling with both goals. Then we went defensive and conceded 2 goals late on. That was the last time I decided to go defensive. Probably would have helped against Sheffield United. They are a Premier League team, but they absolutely battered us in the Cup 5-2, and then we went away to QPR, and as usual we lost, but only 1-0 this time, so a slight improvement. But then the good form started. We are just attack now. We've won 3 games on the bounce. We've beaten Blackburn 3-1, Hull 4-0, Bristol City 2-1, and we're doing good. We're second in the Championship after 12 games, only 4 points behind top of the table Bournemouth. We've won 7, drawn 2, lost 3, and we can't really complain about any of that, can you? Let's get into today's game because I want to show you how exciting it is. Now we're an attack side. It's probably all going to go wrong now, but let's get into it anyway because what's the harm? Right. Knudson's injured. What's happened to him? When did that happen? How did that happen? He must have done that on international duty when I wasn't paying attention. Haidara can come in for him. That's fairly straightforward. Other than that, in fact, we'll bring Christensen back in for Lansbury because Christensen was away on international duty last game. And we might stick Gomez back in as the attacking midfielder. To save time, I'll get my assistant manager to pick the subs for me. Make sure he's not done an absolute Yeah, he has. We've not got a striker. What subs bench doesn't have a striker on it? I ask you. So we'll put Maraglia on for Delaney, and then that'll do very nicely. Let's get into this game. Dane's not fully fit, but he's better than any of our other options. So we're going to go with him. And let's crack on. Let's get this show on the road. So as you can see, attack. That is the Ipswich Town motto now. If you follow me on Twitter, at Lollujo, you'd have noticed that I think it was the last game, we had something like 28 shots, 12 of them on target, 8 clear-cut chances in the match. It was absolutely insane. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come as we get more accustomed to playing this system. But we are putting some exciting football together. It's really good. And we did all that without Christensen in the side because he was away on international duty. How tired was Dane? I didn't realise it was quite that bad. Was I not paying attention? Probably should have put Dominic Ball in the side. I imagine he's on the bench. It's going to be one of those where I have to send him on holiday now, isn't it? Because he's going to be so tired. I might take him off at half-time. Ambrose is through here, and that is 1-0. First clear-cut chance of the game. It's been a long while coming, 33 minutes. After the way we were last match, we've won every 10 minutes or so. But it's a beautiful through ball over the top. I think it was Christensen who hit the through ball over the top. Ambrose is through, and the form he's in, he was never, ever missing from there in a million years. So, yeah, lovely ball over the top from Christensen. Ambrose just tucks it into the far corner. There's no beating that. When in the form he's in, unstoppable. Cue him never scoring for us again. Right, we have got Dominic Ball on the bench. We might have to look into bringing him on at half-time. Ideally, we'd grab another goal, and then I'd be a little bit more comfortable taking Dane off. But what's actually going to happen is they're going to score. Oh, that's a lovely challenge there. Who was that? Was that Zaman? Who's number 26? I don't even know who my numbers are. Number 26 is Dane. Well, he's supposed to be not fit. And he's just made a beautiful challenge. No, we'll leave him off for now. We will bring Ball on probably 15, 20 minutes into the second half. I'd really like another goal because 1-0 up, it's a little bit iffy. Brentford are a decent side. And I don't really want to go into the last 20 minutes being behind. Just being only 1 goal ahead. Right, Ball has to come on for Dane. And I think I'm probably still going to get the message saying we need to send him on holiday. I've probably left it too long. I should never have started him in the first place. Wasn't paying attention. There was a message and I ignored it. Because I know better. Gomez has got a yellow card. When and how did that happen? I might take him off just to... Oh, Ambrose has hit the post. He doesn't miss them very often. Sterling now with a chance to cross. Comes back to Emmanuel. And that seems to come off their defender. I want to make a substitution here. In fact, we'll do it now. What we're going to do is we're going to take Gomez off because he's got his yellow card. He's not playing great. Johnny Vaughan can come on. Vaughan's actually had a little run in the side lately and has been doing pretty well. So I've got no problems at all with having Johnny Vaughan come back into the side. I see this is where my gung-ho attack strategy falls apart a little bit when we're 1-0 up with 15 minutes to go, because part of me wants to try and defend the lead, but then there's the other part of me that's saying, yeah, but Kev, remember, the last 3 times you've done that, you've given away 2-goal leads. You're only 1-0 up today. Do that today, you're going to lose. And God, I'm going to do it anyway. Right, we need to get the ball away. Someone just put your foot through ball and player, don't care. Just get it clear. Right, what have we got? Right, there's no point making a change at the back. That's not my style. I put Maraglia on the bench for a reason. He's going to come on for Sterling. He's going to score. We're going to be safe. I'm going to look like a genius for overruling the assistant manager. That's the thinking behind what's happening here. So we what are we doing letting him get in behind the defence like that? And we have had a massive let-off there. Brentford have had 2 clear-cut chances now. We've only had 1. They've beaten us for possession. Really, if it finishes like this, we've come here and mugged them. Our average ratings are better. It's perhaps not a complete mugging, but we've certainly not been the dominant Ipswich we were before the international break. I would really like to get the ball back now, though, because they've hit it over the top again. Why are we letting them get in behind us like that? And Dominic Ball terrifies me when he challenges anyone in the penalty area, but luckily we got away with it there. It's finished 1-0. That's by no means a disaster. Brentford are a much worse side than I thought they were, actually. But we're now only 2 points behind Bournemouth going into that next game. So let's crack on with that next one. Right, so we're at home to Forest. Forest is 6th place in the league. I've just noticed as well, we're away at Bournemouth at the weekend. So if we win today, I'm thinking it might be a 3-match episode. As predicted, Dane has had to go away on holiday because I played him too much. So Dominic Ball has come in at the back alongside Zeman. I've also brought Vaughan back in for Gomez just because I think Vaughan's been playing really well lately. Gomez wasn't particularly impressive in that last game. Other than that, we're unchanged. Let's get into the match. Hopefully, we're at home. We'll stuff Forest now. They're playing quite a similar system to us as well. With the diamond, we can match up quite well against a diamond. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. But then we haven't really played against anyone who's doing a diamond yet, and they might just cancel out all the good stuff that we've been doing. And they potentially could exploit the slight gap that we might have behind our midfield 3. Although the middle player, who I can't even remember whether I've given that to Hughes or Christensen today, it changes so often. Whichever one of them is in the middle should be dropping deep. Should we pretend that didn't happen? What did I say about there being a gap that they could potentially exploit? Because that is exactly what's happened there. They've been sat in a little pocket, knocked a ball over the top, and oh, that's not good. Right, come on, let's pull one back instantly. That's what we're looking for here. Christensen finds Haidara. I don't know where the ball is. I lost the ball for a minute there. Where did it even go? It felt like that highlight wasn't over. Right, come on. Ambrose second to the ball. If we carry on like this, we won't bother with the Bournemouth game because I only want to play Bournemouth if we've got a chance of going top of the league. Let's clarify that. We'll still probably play Bournemouth. I just won't live comment. It won't be in this episode. I'm not going to actually refuse to play them. Right. Christensen to Vaughan, back out to Emmanuel. Emmanuel crosses in. Ambrose, why did he not shoot from there? And Sterling on the follow-up as well. Either one of them could have put... I don't understand what just happened. Ambrose was basically stood in front of an open goal and looked like he just decided to turn around and have a look to see what was going on behind him. Brilliant. This wasn't in the script, really. We've had 3 clear-cut chances. They've had none. We're 1-0 down. We've had more possession. We've had more shots. Right, Emmanuel again. Let's get the cross back in again. This time he finds Vaughan. Vaughan hits the post. What have we got to do to score a goal today? Ball used to be really good at that. Remember 2 years ago where he used to score loads of them? Doesn't happen anymore. The really annoying thing is everyone else seems to be losing, so we're still second, and we're still only 3 points behind Bournemouth, and we're losing. If we can turn this around, we can go level on points for top of the league, and we play them in 3 days' time. A good game and a half, and we could be 3 points clear at the top of the league by the end of this episode, which would be brilliant. It's not going to happen, though, is it? Because for whatever reason, despite absolutely dominating the game, we're still 1-0 down. With only half an hour left. Haidara now with a free kick. It's to Zubeldia, whose name I still can't say properly. And now Christensen's got a corner. Zubeldia again. What have we got to do? Right, what can we do? I haven't got oodles of options. Right, Gomez can come on for Sterling. And then Lansbury can come on against his old club for Hughes. We'll do that for now. I'll stick Zubeldia there. Lansbury can be box to box. I just hope Lansbury's just want to pop up and score 2 goals against the team he played for 10 years, just to be a pain. There wasn't really any tactics to that. I think I'll bring Maraglia on as well. Now Maraglia can come on for Ambrose. Ambrose hasn't really done anything at all today. He's not really been involved. So we'll do that. We've got 10 minutes left. We've had 20 shots. 10 of them have been on target. It's not as if we're just spraying shots in from anywhere and everywhere. We've had 3 clear-cut chances. We should have won this game. It's just not happened for us today. QPR have now moved above us in the league because they're just our bogey team. Ambrose is through here, though, and he's about to come off, but he's just made it 1-1. He's such a frustrating player because, like I said, he's done nothing at all today. And then, look at that pace. I don't know. I don't remember him doing that last season. He just seemed to be the big target man for the last 2 years. But all of a sudden, he's actually become a proper complete forward. And he can do that as well. I'm going to take full credit for training him to do it. Yeah. Right, come on. Let's have another one now. And then we'll play Bournemouth. We win this game. We play Bournemouth in a minute on the episode. I don't care that it will keep me up past my bedtime. It's not happening though, is it? No, Bournemouth have gone ahead in their game as well, so we can't go top of the league. So I'm afraid you're just going to have to find out next time how we got on against Bournemouth. We'll have a quick, proper look at the league table. So, it's still looking pretty healthy. We're 4 points behind Bournemouth. Probably more importantly for us, we're 5 points ahead of Peterborough in 7th place. And we just need to try and at least stay in the playoffs. Remember, we've got several players who are going to leave if we don't go up this year. It would be nice to stick a run of games together and go up automatically. I don't rate our chances of doing that, but the playoffs are definitely, potentially, on, maybe. Where are we in the season? I've lost track of what month it is. Right, it's October. Is there another international break? I don't think there is. Have we got another? Yeah, there is. So, we will be back for the Crystal Palace and Charlton games probably after the next international break. Maybe Posh, probably not Posh. I still can't bring myself to do it on a live com. So we'll be back then for another double header, and hopefully we'll be in a position to be pushing for top of the league by Christmas. That'd be the ideal. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you get all the future goodies and whatnot. And thank you very much for watching.